and gentlemen, terribly sorry about that. I'm not too sure what happened. My game unfortunately crashed, and we're no longer getting audio anymore in this. So yeah, there you go. The more problems continue with this game, but luckily we're here for the final lap of the race. Hopefully we can catch it out before the race comes to an end. And as we can see, Bambino, kind of in a race of his own, has realistically had no issues around the entire grid. It's unfortunate that I couldn't catch the last few laps. We can see Saeed, luckily for him, managing to stay in P2. We can see Alu is unfortunately DNF from this race, which I couldn't catch. But Bambino comes across the line and wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Saeed Al Falasi, who still has Jack Kings in his rear spoiler. We can see Trems getting very involved now for a possible late move to maybe promote himself up into P3. Now we can see Trems around the outside trying to make a move stick. Unfortunately, unable to do it. Saeed will now most likely come across the line and come in P2. Trem's going to try to bring it as close to the line as possible, but unfortunately, nothing doing for him there as he finishes in P3. Jax finishes in P3. Trems finishes in P4. We can see DDK in P5. Mini turns, comes across the line, finishes in P6. Jaguar now coming across the line, finishing in P7. Pyro, as we quickly take a look at the penalty system over here, Pyro actually does manage to get promoted up into P7 after Jaguar's penalties come into effect. Rigo comes across the line, finishes in P9. Halan will be most likely coming across the line, finishing in P10, and then Hyped in P11. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm terribly sorry about the game crashing. Kind of out of my control. Really didn't have much of a choice there. But yes, a big congratulations to Bambino, who overall drove a fantastic race. There was really no doubt about it that he was going to be dominating this race after the qualifying performance that he put on. And now we have audio. Nice. But yeah, there was no doubt about it, really, that Bambino was going to be really winning this race with the pace that he's shown, but a fantastic showing from Saeed, who started near the end of the grid and managed to promote himself all the way up into P2. Right, then once again, a big congratulations to the top three for finishing up on the podium. I'll just be sure to invite them to get a word from them for post-race interviews, so just stick around for that. Hello, Saeed.
Hello.
Congratulations on your P2 finish. Talk to me about it, man. You started near the end of the grid and you managed to promote yourself all the way up into P2. So talk to me through it. How was your race like?
Thank you, sir. I avoided all sorts of carnage. I made hard to medium work despite hitting lap 10 under the safety car. And I got no penalties and drove cleanly through the final laps.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, it's very difficult to avoid getting penalties on a track like Canada anyways, considering, as we saw almost everybody other than you and I believe Bambino really had penalties, so I'm sure that played a big effect. But talk to me through some of through some of the racing that happened. So obviously you were chasing Jags for quite a while and you were struggling to get past him. But any changes that you made mid-race that allowed you to do it? Were you just saving up on your ERS, or what was that like for you?
For me, it was playing it smart by saving my tire wear and saving some ERS, which I
Very
learned
nice.
from the previous game,
Of course.
which
Sorry, continue.
which helped me gain on Jags and overtake him.
Very nice. Yeah, of course. I mean, you drove a fantastic race. We saw the collisions and we saw the incidents everybody was having. So a massive up to you for managing to avoid all of that and obviously getting the strategy spot on. But yeah, man, I'm very, very happy for you. It's great to actually come back to commentary and see that you finished up on the podium. So happy for you, Saeed. That's absolutely amazing, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can continue the string of performances up so that, you get pushed further up on the standings as well. But yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't get the rest of the drivers in for an interview today. So I think that's all that we really have in store for you all with Tier 2. So thank you all so much for tuning in to Tier 2. It's been lovely back for commentating. And I absolutely had a great time watching this race, although I'm sure we're going to be seeing a ton of stewards reports later on today. So I'm sure I'll update you all on that in the next race. Next time we head towards, I believe is it,
Quota.
it's Coda? Okay, so yeah. Next time we'll be going towards Coda. So I will hopefully see you all then.